Okay, now let's consider another case. If I switch S sound into E sound, then we have me, with me here and me here, and now me is mapped to a phonemic representation, which is me, and me is me, right? So it has different meanings. It mapped to these two sounds are mapped onto different phonemes. It changed the meanings. Okay. Let's talk about a little bit some abstract idea a little bit here. So actually the mental representation here, like me sound here, this is a little bit mystery. We cannot directly hear or pronounce the thing in the slashes because this mental representation is something exists in your mind. However, we can hear this sound by hearing these phones, and we can pronounce this mental representation by pronounce these phones. So what I try to say is that this mental representation is not the thing that you can directly pronounce it or you can directly hear it. How we really hear and how we really produce is this phonetic representation. Okay. Let's talk a little bit more about phoneme. So phoneme is the basic unit of language's phonology, and we put the phonemic representation in double slashes. I'm talking about phonemic. Let me spell it to it. So we can say this is a phonemic representation. Okay, phonemic representation. And the phonemes can combine with each other to form larger words. For example, pet has 3 phonemes. And the formal definition of phoneme is the smallest contrastive unit, which will bring about a change of meaning. So it's the smallest and contrastive meaning. And contrastive means that if we change one of the phoneme, it will become the meaning of the word would be different. For example, A and E, right? And phoneme is the mental representation of a sound. So it's totally mental, it's abstract, it does not exist in the real world. Okay. So contrastive phones means different phonemes. So let me give you some example. Now we can try out. Now we are trying to tell what are the same and different phonemes. So we have night and we have kite and night. The only difference is the first segment, the first sound. We have k sound, we have n sound, and then the meaning of these two sound combinations are different. So it means that k and n are different phonemes. They are different sounds. They are different phones, and then they are different phonemes at the same time. So the only difference is the first phoneme. Notice that I'm not counting orthography, so we don't really care about written system. Orthography is not languages because some languages do not have written system at all. I'm talking about the two sounds. So if I change k sound into n sound, then we change the meaning. So it means that k and n are different phonemes.